Doc Owen here with Action Figure Times, and we're continuing on with Arkham Days. We're celebrating all things Arkham, and we're going to look at another Arkham City 2-pack. This one is from Mattel, and these are very, very cool. Now you can kind of see, I like how they're laying out the figures in here. I understand that sometimes it hurts their joints, but these have been kind of cool because this actually looks like Batman is grabbing Catwoman and keeping her from getting away. And I think that's kind of neat. Now, this is the first time that we see Catwoman in her black outfit from Arkham City. Now we have shown, well, we'll do it when we do the comparison here in just a second. But anyway, and this is Batman, yet another Batman. Now this one's a little bit doing with the dark blue cape. Now they show the figures on the side. I still would have liked to have seen some of the Arkham City artwork, but you get a little bit of it here, a little bit of it there. Now this is still a figure I really, really want with the Two-Face and the Uncle Sam outfit. That'd be too cool. You got some bios here, even including some things about Arkham and how that goes. So this is pretty good. Now this is part of the Legacy line, the Batman Legacy line from Mattel. Now, I guess I could have shown you that. Well, first off, you know, it does have the interior, I don't know if you can see that really, bat emblems. That's kind of neat. And then kind of got like a cityscape and something. That would have been maybe cool. Maybe I should have watched out for that. Now they do have the twist ties, but we can open those things up and cut loose in those. Now, isn't that a kind of a cool pose though? I mean, that is kind of neat. I do wish they kind of gave us a stand or something we could utilize. Let's go ahead and pop them out. You know, Catwoman, I bought and I'll be showing it to you. I actually bought, when I bought it, I was there opening night, and I bought the collector's edition. And so Catwoman actually came with mine. I didn't realize till later on that not everybody got the Catwoman content, that if you wanted it, you had to download it later. But guys, it is definitely worth getting the downloadable content because it was fun to play as her. She had a whole lot of different moves herself. And I mean, very, very cool. And this is a very, very cool figure. And again, I'm glad it's not tore up. They did very, very good with her boots and heels. I would hate to get kicked with that. Now, as far as a height difference here, you know, the heels could make up the difference, but she's still, they're about on par. So she's very thin, which you would expect with all of her gymnastic things, and they do have some very cool gymnastic things in there. Now they've kind of given her a little bit low cut, given her a little bit of a cleavage shot. She's definitely got some flexibility. I mean, that's awesome and stuff. Comes with a whip, which I think is great because too often, you know, they don't come with accessories, and I think it's great that she's got one. I do wish they kind of had one that would, you know, wrap around her waist or something. Or, you know, even maybe one of the bolos, you know, like she has in the game. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway, she's got her thief goggles on, and you can kind of see a little bit of her hair sticking out from there. I actually think this is a very, very cool sculpt. Now, let's see if I can get her to stand right there. I've got a DC Direct stand, but I don't see any holes here. That's kind of a bummer. She doesn't have any way to, like I could put her onto a stand, at least not that I see. But it's kind of dark looking at black shoes. Maybe I just need to do this. I think they did an excellent job on the goggles. Now this is from one that we've actually looked at before, which was the kind of the, I guess she'd be the thief goggles Catwoman, or the detective mode Batman. So you can kind of see those. Really very cool. Now you'll be able to see her up close. I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. Now, Batman is actually, and I don't know if this is going to satisfy Beach Boy because it's the dark blue and it's not like the Superpowers blue, but it is an all blue cowl Batman. I personally don't really like to see him wear blue, but you know, a little bit of trivia. You know, I never knew that this was all supposed to be black until the Batman versus Hulk crossover in which, and Joker was saying, you know, and you see him all in that black cowl and that black mask. I mean, I thought it was supposed to be blue, but then the first time I saw him in black, it was like, dude, you should always be inking him that way. I mean, he looks cool. Now this is basically just a repainted figure. This was the way he looked in first in the black, the awesome black. Now you notice here they basically got the same symbol, so it's just the cowl, and things that are blue. Now this is the actual 70s suit Batman that we've already reviewed, and then this is the Detective Batman. So they've got a lot of mileage out of this figure, and to be honest with you, I can kind of respect these repaints. I kind of think this one's cool. This one's neat. If I was going to do without one, it would be this one, this new one that we're looking at. And I will go ahead and show them to you close up, but the other ones I think are really cool. The detective mode, honestly, like I said before, he's more of a, I would call him an Arctic Batman. I guess he would probably be one of the ones I would set aside, even though I think he is coolest of what I need. I don't really need this one either. This one I think is awesome, but again, I wish it had whited out eyes. But anyway, let me show you these guys close up. Okay, so here we are with the Batman. Really not much to see here. We've seen him several times now. Nothing's changed. Everything's just dark blue. Really, that's all there is. You know, he doesn't have his hip articulation is really tight on this, at least on mine. That's about as far as it's going. So you've seen it before. You'll see it again. I'm sure they'll come out with another one with this color. But it is a decent Batman if you like this color scheme. I'm not a big fan. I like him in black. Now, as we look at Selina, a couple things that you do need to know. First off, I was really having a hard time getting her to stand up. So just be aware. They did some great paint detailing. Look at the silver zipper down the thing. Buckles look great. Even the silver light along the edge of that, which would actually be where the zipper would come up, which I think is actually kind of cool. She's got her choker on. You can see that. That's kind of neat. I guess this strap is to keep her mask on. She's got her thief goggles on. I'm not exactly sure what that's supposed to be, but that's good. She's got plenty of articulation in here, which I think is great for her. I think that she, again, deserves double joints, double knees. That's about as far as she can Jean-Claude Van Damme. Her hip kind of holds it in place. I think T-joints, where she could have moved a little bit better, would have been good. She's got a waist joint there. Now you can look at her boots and you can kind of tell why, and it's funny, it's actually got a bit of a hinge there, but you can tell why they can be kind of hard to get her to stand up. Now she does come with the whip, which I think is great. Same whip that we've got with the artwork Catwoman. Now you can, speaking of the artwork Catwoman, here you are, you can see basically it's just a straight repaint. Now on the back side you can kind of see where there's really not much coloring down there, but this is still a very cool figure. Well worth the set, honestly, just to get the Catwoman. I really do like her. Her goggles, I love the paint schemes. I love how they've done it. I love the detail that they put into it. I even like the little hair right there underneath her mask. Anyway, this is Doc Owen reminding you to be extraordinary. Hope you've enjoyed looking at this 2-pack. I think it's well worth the money just for her. If you're missing a Batman, this would be good. If not, he's going to be trade fodder for you. I do wish he stood up, though. I think that would be a little bit better. Anyway, be extraordinary. Come see us tomorrow for Arkham Days, and come to the website where you can see a lot of comparison shots for these figures, aftimes.com. See you tomorrow.